Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are going to be able to hear me okay. There's a little bit of wind in the background. Apologize for that, but this is going to be an organic video. This is a real time. So I'm down here today at the beach. I'm in Florence, Oregon. I'm actually kind of nestled in the sand dunes, just right next to the river, and so I found kind of a little bit of a hole to where I could get a little bit of a windbreak. So, but I wanted to give you guys an update, update you with what's going on and where I've been. What have I been up to? How come I haven't been posting videos? And where do I foresee the channel going here in 2016 for the rest of the year? So I just wanted to talk about that. Let's see, where can I start? I mean, I haven't really done an up close and personal video in a long time. It's been months. When I was on the road, I wasn't really doing much of the up close and personal videos like I'm doing right now, talking to you guys one-on-one. I really wanted to keep the content just exciting, entertaining, and I didn't want to kind of go into some of the other stuff. So I'm sorry if that disappointed some of you, but that's what I decided to do. The trip was a huge success. I have a lot of content coming up here over the next couple of months, and I'm going to be talking about the trip, everything from storytelling, some map footage, where did I go. I've got a lot of different topics that I want to cover. I learned a whole lot on this trip. This trip was a huge learning curve for me in making me more aware of a lot of things that I didn't know. And this was definitely my first trip getting my feet wet, being out on the road, and trial and error, and learning and failing, and making some mistakes, having some successes. This was my first real trip of getting away, and I've got so much to tell you guys about things. I mean, this trip was one of the best decisions that I have ever made in my life, and if I was to tell anybody if I had any regrets, if somebody was to ask me, my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. When I first moved into the truck camper, I really should have taken this trip. And I look back now and I laugh because I remember when I was doing the videos in the beginning, people were commenting and saying, you know, what are you doing at the RV park? Why aren't you out traveling? And now I realize what that meant. I realize what that meant, the importance of being out traveling. But at the time, that was where I was comfortable and that was where I needed to be. So it couldn't be any other way. It couldn't have been any other way. That's the way that it was. But I really, I got a whole new level of awareness and elevating my consciousness on this trip with a variety of things. I met a lot of different people from all walks of life. Met people who had nothing, and I met people who were very wealthy on this trip. I got to talk to a variety of people. I met a variety of people, and I do hope to share some of those stories with you all in upcoming videos. So let's see, what else can I talk about? What's been going on recently here? I'm back here in Florence, Oregon. I have been working my ass off, guys. I've actually been working, I think, a little bit, wearing myself out a little bit. I've been going 7 days a week, which is awesome. And I've been taking care of past customers in my business, my handyman business. And I've also been getting a lot of new customers. And I've just been working my tail off. I've been making great money. I've been hustling, and this is my time of year to hustle and make money in what I'm doing. And it's, this business has allowed me to to travel here over this last trip I took. It's allowed me to do a lot of things within this lifestyle. So I'm very pleased about that. But I've been working really, really hard, and not only on for my own stuff, but in my personal stuff. I've had my project list was like this big when I came back here to the coast. I just had so many projects. I was actually definitely one of the fun things about when you go out for 3 months traveling, and when you return to your home base or wherever you spend a lot of time. You can kind of come up with a lot of projects. So I did a lot of things. I got the solar hooked up, and the solar is working awesome. Some of you might be asking, okay, so what are you doing? Are you still boondocking, or are you still tripping around and spend the night wherever you want? Great question. I've actually moved back into the RV park where I was staying at previously, with a little bit of a twist. Now that I have solar, I don't need to be plugged in. So I worked a deal with the owner of the park, and he is letting me stay at the park, just hooked into water and sewer. So it works awesome. I mean, having running water, yeah, that's a really awesome thing, and you really appreciate having running water after you've been on the road for a few months, trying to find dump stations and dumping and refilling and all that stuff. So I'm really enjoying not having to do that anymore right now. But I'm not doing any solar. I'm not doing solar. I'm not doing any power hookup. And I got to tell you, this has been a really, really awesome thing. I never, another thing. Why didn't I do this sooner? Well, it's a good question. That's where I was. That's where my mind was at the time. I didn't, it just couldn't make a lot of sense. But in just hooking up to solar, I've really gone to a 12-volt life. I'll call it a 12-volt life, batteries, and it's really changed my life for the better, because I don't feel so dependent anymore on whatever other people needing to buy power every month. I feel like I have actually increased my freedom. I've increased my level of freedom going to solar. And guys, it's that right there to me is the most exciting feeling about going to solar. Of course, I'm not saving the planet or anything by going to solar. I mean, that's all neat. It's great to use the wonderful resource of the sun. So the solar has really revolutionized a lot of things, and I'm still learning how to use it. Currently, the batteries, I'd like it to hold a little more, I would like to have a little bit of a longer holding charge period with the batteries, meaning that I'd like to get more amp hours out of them. So I think a battery replacement is in my future, either with some AGMs or some wet cell batteries, some T105 Trojans. Something is in my future, probably pretty soon. And I may even put up another little panel, but it is working great, and it really has revolutionized a lot of things for me. So anyways, that's the short story on that. There will be some more content coming up on that as far as the solar, and I do plan to do videos talking more about that, and so that could help other people out there who are wanting solar, who are shopping in the market for solar. The whole purpose of this is to help other people out, and through my own trials and errors and failures and learning experiences, that's really where the value is in it all. Let's see what other cool stuff has been going on. God, it's really good to be back here in Oregon again. This trip was a lot of this trip for me was to kind of see other places that I thought would think about maybe wanting to move to, relocate to, and I don't know, guys. It's really funny. I mean, there's a lot of cool places. I mean, I just love the culture differences. I mean, I love leaving Oregon, and it was great to go down south. It was great to, culturally things are so different from here in Oregon to down there. Everything here in Oregon is just, it's a lot more laid back, and everything is a lot slower pace of life. things are real kind of organic here in Oregon, which I like. But I don't know. It is a good feeling to be back in Oregon, and I don't think that there was a place that was talking a little bit about the trip. That was one of the biggest things I learned out traveling, is that there is no perfect place. It doesn't exist. If you're looking for a perfect place, that's flawed. That's flawed. There is no perfect place. I mean, of course, the perfect place is where you love it the most, but there just isn't a perfect place. If you want warm in the summer or warm in the winter, then you're going to have to deal with hot in the summer. There was no perfect place that I found. But I tell you what, being back here on the coast made me appreciate a lot of things from being down in the Southwest. The dust, for example, was just really, really bad in the desert in California. I did not like the dust. I didn't like the windstorms. I did not like those at all. And here, being on the coast, it's an extremely healthy climate here. Lots of fresh air, and you can get it all in your senses. And so I still think I'm really at probably one of the best places for me. And then recreation-wise, everything that I love to do is right here. Although one of the nice places I did like was actually Medford, Oregon. I really like Medford, Oregon a lot. Nice warm weather in the summer. Actually, they have really nice weather year-round in Medford. Not too bad. Medford was nice. I liked a lot of places, and I will be sharing more in upcoming videos, guys. I'm just giving you a little bit of a taste of a couple of things, sharing with you guys some cool things, some experiences. Let's talk. Let's see. What else? What else can I share with you guys? What can you expect here from me this year, the rest of the year 2016? Well, I think I'm done traveling for right now, for probably at least the next 6 months. We'll see what this winter holds. I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this point. You can definitely expect some adventure trips. I want to get my 4Runner out on a few adventure trips, maybe either doing some overnight tenting trips, maybe some mountain biking trips, maybe some camping overnight on the beach trips. Oh yeah, go down to Bandon and drive on the beach. There's a state park down there. I always forget the name of it that I'd like to go down and check out. So expect some really awesome adventure trips. Expect some really cool. I got some really cool 4-wheeler Banshee videos coming up here soon. I'm going to leave them a surprise, but I think you're gonna like some of that content. Let's see what else is going on. Other than that, guys, that's just it. I've really been working my tail off, and I got to really scratch my head and figure out how I'm going to pull all this off and do videos and work and do all these things. But it can be done. I know that, that's one of the things. To be successful in life and anything, you have to grind it out. You got to work your ass off. You have to be relentless about what it is you're doing. And so I know that I have to work. I've got to work my ass off here. At least for now. And when you're chasing your dreams, when you're chasing your ideal lifestyle, whatever it is for you, you do have to make some sacrifices. Maybe not forever, but there's always that short term where you've got to, as Arnold Schwarzenegger refers to it, you got to grind it out. So anyway, that's a little bit of a little bit of motivation from me here today. So guys, where are we at here? We're at 14 minutes. Wow, this video is going a long time. So I'll just I'll end the video. I hope that you are all doing very well out there. I hope that your 2016 you are making some real progress in your life, and I really hope that you are you're in more of a doing mode than talking and thinking about it. Because the thing that separates there's two types of people in life. There's talkers and there's doers. And you always want to be part of that second group of the doers. The people who do stuff in life. People who do shit in life. That's it, guys. I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you guys here on the next upcoming video. I'm not sure which one it's going to be. But take care, guys. Have an awesome day. Peace and much respect to you all. Take care.